everyone, it's me, Steph the alternate, Yana the alternative, filling in for Andy whilst he's on his Christmas break. And I am here, as ever, with my other big brother from another mother, Lewis from Nerd Report. How are you doing, hon?
Very good. Getting into the holiday spirit here on Popcorn Planet with you and the entire community. Love it. Life can't get any better.
Love it, love it, love it. Definitely getting into Christmas spirit the closer we get to Crimbo. But yeah, with that being said, guys, the main topic of today for the live portion of Pop Culture Justice Live today on Thursday, the 21st of December is Meghan Markle's friend Tyler Perry guilty of XXX harassment? So let's go into this, shall we? So first and foremost, just to prove for those that are living under a rock, Tyler Perry and Megxie are like this right now, okay? So Tyler Perry helped Megxie and Hazza before he'd even met them. This was during the period where Megxie and Hazza were leaving the British royal family. They had nowhere to go, apparently. And so Tyler Perry'd be like, you can hook up in my crib. Don't worry about it. Also, as well, Tyler Perry has spoken out more recently, saying that Megxie treated him like a therapist when she reached out for help after she and Hazza quit the royal family. And that Tyler Perry has also revealed his nickname for Hazza and Megxie's daughter, Princess Lilibet, which, by the way, Tyler Perry is godfather to Princess Lilibet. So this is not clickbait, guys. This is a friend of Megxie's, Tyler Perry. And is he guilty of XXX harassment? So you'll have seen all over social media this dude, Christian Keys, right? And here, what he's doing is he's gone onto Instagram and in a nutshell has said that during his career, he was harassed, XXX style, and it was unwanted. It was something that he didn't want. Okay, again, have to be very, very careful here for YouTube Human Reviewer. Now, just to get you up to speed, a lot of people said, it's Tyler Perry, it's Tyler Perry, it's Tyler Perry. So, is it? Let's get into this. So, he says here, this is from an interview I did with Alt Black Star a little while back. Maybe it'll be a little easier to understand why it was difficult to speak up about it and difficult to find the courage. These powerful people target people with traumatic childhoods and use that to bond with them and earn their trust, then they try their attempts. Once you go through anything like I went through for years as a kid, this new trauma can almost make you shut down again. And even though in the moment you find the strength to say no, even though you find the strength to say no to the attempt, you still may not be strong enough to speak up or brave enough. Worrying about if this person was going to take away my livelihood, worrying about how many other people are out there that weren't strong enough to say no and they actually said yes. Is this person still doing it, still pressuring people to walk away from their integrity and their morals for an opportunity? You pray and gather the strength to speak up, and most people are in your corner and believe you. I'm not going to respond to the ignorant or negative comments that have been made. I just pray that those people never have to experience themselves or never have any family members that go through anything like this traumatic. And then they have people talking ish about them who don't even know them. Okay, so who is the powerful man that Christian is talking about here? Well, a lot of people, a lot of celebrities actually spoke out in support of Christian, right, guys? So Elise Neal, who is star of Scream 2 and the Hewleys, said, quote, "My brother, I understand and I'm completely with you. I've been in these situations and I'm proud of you." Lil Ray Howery, who is star of Get Out and a comedian, said, "Proud of your brother." We had comedian Gary Owens saying, "Sorry you had to go through this and have been carrying this with you for so long, bro." You also had black culture commentators speak up. So Tammy Roman wrote, "Christian, I've been around you several times and you're such a light who walks with integrity and peace. I'm sorry you've experienced this, but I commend your bravery. Host Claudia Jordan of Cocktails with Queen said, "You shared a piece of this with me when we first met, maybe 15 years ago. and said one day you would come forward, and you did. I am so proud of you. Commending Keys for sharing his story, Queen Sugar Star and soap legend Dondre T. Whitfield implied that there's even a bigger discussion to be had about some of the black community's top figures, saying you all don't want to have this conversation. If we told you all about your heroes and sheroes, it would break you all. Now, this is where it gets a little bit murky, guys, all right? Because everyone thought that he was talking about Tyler Perry, right? Well, here is Christian Keys liking this particular tweet from the Goddess 100. And yes, I'm calling it tweet. I'm not calling it X or anything like that. Screw you, Elon Musk. and here, the Goddess 100 says, watching Christian Keys and can tell he is clearly a victim. Only three grand to his name and no other way of saying it. Violated by a gay billionaire. And no, I don't believe it was TP, Tyler Perry. I wish Christian would have taken action. That man will still have his money and good name, and Christian will remain broken. Now, Christian, he liked this tweet. And by liking it, to me, it's indicating that, yes, he's co-signing this particular tweet and saying, I'm not talking about Tyler Perry here. Now, before we get onto this further, because this ain't the end of the story, guys, I've done a bit of sleuthing. Tyler Perry doesn't seem as innocent as you guys may think. Wait for it. Lewis, do you think that by liking this tweet, Christian Perry was turning around and saying, no, I am not talking about Tyler Perry here?
Yes, unless he doesn't understand what TP stands for some reason. And also, obviously, look, one of the reasons I don't like social media is because sometimes I'm trying to press something and then the heart comes out or something. So it could be a mistake, I'm saying, but it also, he could have retracted it somehow. This tweet, though, obviously is clearing Tyler Perry. If I look at it right now, I mean, you may have something else. You did do your investigating after that. So far, I don't see how Tyler Perry could be guilty.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Before we dive a little bit further into Tyler Perry's past, because we got to go a little bit back here. We got to go back like 8 years, right? Carbonized Stardust, thank you so much for the $13.99 sugar bucks. Saying, help spread some holiday cheer to our host and hit the like button. Make it jingle all the way. Yes. Or as I like to say on my own channel, spank the like button. Because they're the type of spankings I encourage you guys to do to me. That and spanking the subscribe button. I love those kind of spankings. So get it done. Carbonized Stardust, though, thank you so much for that lovely super chat. But yeah, in the meantime, okay, so it seems like Christian Keys is turning around and saying, no, it's not Tyler Perry. But is Meg's friend off the hook that easily? I don't think so. And let me show you Exhibit B. So this was all the way back in 2016, and Tyler Perry was embroiled in a lawsuit against a former Tyler Perry Studios employer called Joshua Soule. Now, Joshua Soule was accused by Tyler Perry of stalking and criminal trespassing back in November 2014. But guess what? Tyler Perry dropped that lawsuit against Joshua Soule. Now, Joshua Soule actually accused Tyler Perry of some very, very interesting things. And so in his lawsuit against Perry, he said, on the first day, I noticed something unusual about the working relationship with Brett Hendricks. On a studio set, the food was provided for the crew. Brett would go box up what he wanted to eat and put it by his desk. And then he would say to me, you can go make you a tray. He would then ask me to take him to his house to take part in some green stuff, we'll call it that, okay? He wanted to roll up during his lunch break and then go back to working. Whenever I asked for his help, when I was seated at my desk, he would pull his chair up to me very closely and lean into my lap, as if he didn't care to see my level of discomfort, and how I would move a little away from that. He would try to position himself on my lap as if he was lounging himself on it like an intimate situation. And bear in mind, he's talking about Tyler Perry here.
Yeah.
He would later text me daddy and hey baby and send me winks. He would say good morning sunshine at work. He has texted me saying, hey, I was trying to flirt with you. Anytime it was a message like that, I would just not respond to it. Once I had already got in the door and working, I wanted to take the position of don't make it a big thing, just get through it. I wouldn't respond to it. Eventually, I took the assumption of that he sees that I'm not taking any advances. He would even follow up, send me messages like, you always get quiet when I talk to you like this. I expected him to get the picture because I was never interested. I wasn't interested in that type of relationship with him, and I wanted to make sure that he didn't get that impression from me. So here, he's being accused of unwanted advances by text, also as well physical unwanted advances. And this is Soul's lawsuit against Tyler Perry, guys. So he launches this lawsuit against Tyler Perry, says, right, you did all these unwanted XXX advances by text and physical and all this lot, right? Tyler Perry then responds with a lawsuit of his own saying, well, no, you were stalking and criminal trespassing, this, that, and the other. Why would Tyler Perry then drop his lawsuit? Why? To me, that is absolutely suspicious as hell. Do you see where I'm coming from, Lewis?
Yeah, you made it clear right here because he doesn't want those accusations of him leaning on him. Now, does he have those texts? Does Joshua Soul have those texts? The that he's talking about here?
Well,
has he shown them?
This is the thing. Based on my research, I'm not seeing them. However, this is my theory, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Tyler Perry dropped his lawsuit in order for Joshua Soul to drop his lawsuit so that it wouldn't go to Discovery. Because once he goes to Discovery, everything comes out then, including all the texts, all the evidence, everything, right?
The receipts.
Correct. So this is the thing, right? Christian Keys can like this tweet all day long saying, look, I wasn't talking about Tyler Perry. That's absolutely fine. But guess what? Is Tyler Perry still guilty of XXX harassment? Because dude looks like, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, he has some kind of shady past with it. Some kind of proper shady past. And to drop this lawsuit in the face of a lawsuit against you that's accusing you of XXX harassment, well, look, if you're not guilty of it, why did you drop your own lawsuit against the accuser in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
What were you about to say, Lewis?
Well, I think it looks like Tyler Perry, I mean, he could also be throwing a curveball, right? Like, oh shoot, they found out exactly what I was talking about. Let me use this opportunity to like this tweet to look over, to kind of distract the critics, right? That is a possibility, but it gets too much into conspiracy, if you ask me. But he has a history of it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm 100% convinced all this is solid. I don't know. I like to give the people a benefit of the doubt, Steph. Right there.
Oh,
even
absolutely.
Though what's really sus is simping for Meghan Markle. That's weird, right? Why would this guy simp for Meghan Markle? But I guess we'll get to that in a little bit. I don't want to go ahead.
No. It's absolutely fine. And you do make a point. Look, he's never been convicted in a court of law. He's never been found guilty of any of this. All I'm trying to point out is, okay, so people are jumping up and down, rejoicing or whatever, right? Turning around and saying, oh, he's not talking about Tyler Perry or this, that, and the other. Well, guess what? Tyler Perry may not be as innocent as you guys might think. Even though Christian Keys seemingly isn't talking about Tyler Perry, there is something in Tyler Perry's past that does give a little bit of pause, i.e. that lawsuit with Joshua Soul. You think, hang on a minute. Is he as squeaky clean as he tries to make out to be? Again, innocent until proven guilty. I absolutely understand that. But is Megxie involved with yet another quote-unquote questionable character? We all have and all know those yacht girl rumours. We all know the rumours that she met with Prince Andrew way before she met Prince Azza. We all know the rumours that somehow she might be linked, she might be linked with Hefe E. You know, the list that is about to be released. I wonder if she's on that list.
Oh,
that would
that
be
list is
interesting,
about to be
right?
released. Oh boy, that
Stay
list is
tuned.
going to be.
Stay tuned on my channel because I'll be doing a video tomorrow on it. I've not released any videos today on my channel only because I've been knee deep into research on this.
On the island? You're
Yeah,
gonna do a video on the
tomorrow's
island?
video on my channel. I'm gonna be proud of it. Let's put it that way.
I'm gonna have to subscribe finally to your channel. That's it. I finally broke. Well, let me ask you a question if you don't mind.
Go on.
And maybe why was Tyler Perry the first person they went to think they were talking about? He was talking about him. Why was that? Is this because you had a deep dive to get this the Joshua Soul? Is it Soul? Is that the way you pronounce his name? To get this story, you deep dived.
Yeah.
Is this common knowledge? No, because you had a deep dive into this incident happened in 2016, right? From what it looks like. So
Well,
why did
earlier than that,
go,
but yeah.
Why did everyone go straight to Tyler Perry? What made that happen? Because of their work relationship, or
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Because of the Tyler Perry movies and
The
work
movies,
relationship that
right away.
Christian Perry's been involved in.
But then
It's
they see
the
Tyler
only
Perry
thing.
dressed up as a
I
woman.
mean, let's,
you know.
But hang on a minute. Let me be very clear on this. As a person from the UK, Tyler Perry is not that famous over here. His films are not that big over here. They're not as well known. This whole Medea situation, we don't know much about that. Christian Keys, we don't know much about him at all over in the UK. The only reason why we know of him now is because of all these allegations that were then linked at one point to Tyler Perry.
Well, the thing is, Tyler Perry, the Medea thing, that is mostly because he was able to make films that cost $5 and make $50 million off it. And that's like the real big thing with that franchise, kind of like Blumhouse with horror and stuff. And I do understand that most of the jokes are probably American, Afro-American type of jokes that will be more with this community than the British one, maybe. But yeah, that's the bigger thing with Tyler Perry is the empire he's built on very little money. If you research that, that's like a really, really look. I mean, is he a billionaire though? Billionaire. That's like a big billionaire. I don't think any of those movies have made a $1 billion. I mean, they make like what? We look real quick. I mean, those movies make like what, 20 million, 30 million, and they cost 4 million. It's still great, but $1 billion, man. Woo.
Don't know, mate. Don't know. For those on the live stream, there is a poll in the chat right now. So use your vote. Do you believe that Tyler Perry, what was the question now that I put in? Oh my goodness. It's like I only did it like XXX 2 seconds ago. Is Tyler Perry guilty of XXX harassment? That's the poll in the live chat right now. For those that are watching on the replay, comment down below. Do you think that Tyler Perry is guilty of XXX harassment or not? If so, what's your reason? If not, what's your reason? With that being said, everyone on the live stream, stay exactly where you are. Those that are watching on the replay, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to Popcorn Planet. Turn that notification bell to all. Like this stream and comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. You're definitely wanting to do that only because tomorrow, we're dropping a teaser to a major, massive, epic The Interview. Oh my goodness. We only did it today. I was there. And oh my goodness. The shiz that got exposed. It's a 2-parter interview. You are not going to want to miss it. The teaser's going to be tomorrow. The two-parter interview is going to be released next week. You guys are going to be firstly impressed and proud of us, and secondly be like jaw drops to the floor. So do not miss out on that. Also as well, go one step further. Join today. Become a Popcorn Planeteer for as little as $5.99 a month and get exclusive content from the man himself, Andy Signor. Also as well, if you loved what was coming out of Lewis's gob, and of course you did, then make sure you head on over to Nerd Report. Or when they do go over to your channel, Lewis, what are they to expect?
Well, a little bit of pop culture stuff, and right now we're man, we're covering stuff that's pretty crazy with the Scientologists in Hollywood. If you're familiar with Scientology, there's some crazy things going on with the recruiting center over there in Hollywood. That's just gonna blow your mind and stuff. But you got to go on the channel to get up to speed with it, because it's pretty crazy, man. Let's just say they're in trouble over there in the recruiting center, thanks to TikTokers who have decided to just troll their facilities. But yeah, that pop culture, we talked about Jonathan Majors and stuff, of course. And as you can see on the screen, I don't know, for some reason you're getting all the old videos as well mixed up. But I got Andy as a guest there coming in. Steph has come in. A lot of guests, a lot of variety, folks. So there you go.
Definitely a lot of variety, guys. So head on over to Lewis's channel, Nerd Report. And because it's me and I'm here as well, if you don't mind, if you haven't done so already, if you love royal news on the daily and gossip, then head on over to my channel as well, Steph the Alter Nerd. I released 2 videos yesterday. The first one was the details that you missed from the absolutely atrocious coffee ad starring Megxit. It was insane. So we go through some of the details that you guys will have missed. Also as well, is Dior trolling Meghan Markle's yacht girl days with the Kate Middleton actress from The Crown? Oh, she got burned. So if you want to know all of that and tomorrow's video, yeah, is Megxit going to be named as one of the associates of Hefe E? Guys, make sure you have subscribed to my channel. Help me get to 100k so I can get that silver play button right there and hopefully cause a Christopher Boozy meltdown on Twitter. Because you can just imagine it, right? All of a sudden, a Megxit hate channel gets the silver play button. I think Boozy would have a meltdown. I would monetize the shiz out of that and do videos on that for days. And I want to see that happen. Boozy having a meltdown on Twitter because of me. So, did you want to see that? I want to see that.
I do. I'd say just subscribe for that.
There you go.
Yeah. And also, people have been asking me for a link to that track we made with what is it, Lady C?
Lady C.
Yeah, so if you want to share that real quick, mods in the comments, it's approaching 10,000 views. If not, I don't know if we made it already. So yeah, let's get it up to 10,000 before the day. The track should be at 10,000.
Can't believe it's already 2 weeks ago. Look at that. My goodness. Time flies when you're having fun. But yes, you can see the exclusive Meghan Markle diss track featuring Lady C and me good sen, Steph the Alter Nerd, on my own channel. So yeah, it's nearly at 10,000 views. So go ahead on my channel, subscribe, watch the video, watch the diss track, and have a buttload of fun. With that being said, guys, everyone watching on the replay, thank you so much for tuning in. Everyone on the live, stay exactly where you are. But on the replay, there's some videos that may pop up right now that you'll want to clickety-click, clickety-click.